Who is the right hand here? Please put on your right hand up. Great. Who is the left hand here? Please put on the left hand. Okay, no one is sleeping. That's nice. My main idea is actually not to tell you a lot of technical stuff. Even I would bring this up as well, but it's to tell you some applied things which we're doing at our AI lab. So my name is Nick. I'm founder of Gushchin AI Central, and what we do at Gushchin, we fully focus on ability of AI and usage of AI in order to transform their reality in B2B or B2C cases. In the beginning, I have a question that at least I was taught to make like these presentations. So what do you think is in common between these three types of people? So parent, manager, and sales. And I think it's pretty obvious that each of them have their own clients. And the effective manager and effective parent in the sales define or differs from non-effective is how he treats his end customer and how he personalizes his consumer experience. So the way how this thing developed in the past and the framework was like shown on the slides, that first, in order to deliver your personalized message to the end user, you were dealing with a frame one-to-one, but you know exactly the person and you tailor your message for him. Then we all were in the 20th century where mass media appeared and we were able to speak from one to many. And this is where wonderful people like Philip Kotler and Edward Bernays brought to us things like classification of the client base or influencers, you name it. But now we're living in a different world, and this is AI powered one to many. So that was theory. Let me show you how it works in practice. In our AI lab, we have developed at some time the tool which is called chatbot, which is exact or similar copy of chatbot GPT. It works on Telegram. We developed it for the reason we just wanted to test the technology. At some point of time, we found out we have 10,000 users there. And we thought we need to make some money. The first idea was subscription. It didn't work out, which is pretty obvious. If you don't know why, we can speak afterwards. And then we thought, okay, we will set ads. So we will show to our 10,000 users wonderful ads. And we started to send these messages. And they didn't work out again because the engagement was pretty low. And this is where we thought, okay, we're an AI lab, so we should do something connected with AI. And this is where M.A.I.S.E.Y has appeared. Machine learning algorithm for individualized service experience yield, a difficult name which effectively does the following. So it reads communication of the user, it creates the client profile, it detects the need of the user, and choose the right product and write the unique message to this user. This is for tech geeks, ones who like Python. The same logic is written here. So the client profile is created based on the history of communication, the identified client needs, and the message is sent to the user. The very interesting part in this is how to define the client profile. So at the moment, we're leveraging AI in order to identify client profile, which consists of 56 keys, which is grouped into 17 clusters. And among them, this is for non-geek people, and among them, the most interesting, at least for me, so there are many things. It's not only gender, marriage status, kids, etc., but also such things as emotional and personality traits. And this means that there are different people. So you know that right now, if you speak with ChatGPT, it will always reply you, as I have heard from one person, as a guy from 60s who is a little bit high. He's always happy. He says, "Yeah, cheerful. Yeah, you're best," etc. And not everyone likes this. So what we try in our client profile, we try also to understand who is maybe having a negative connotation, who is more skeptical than a positive, and this affects how you should speak with the user. If you were able to read here, you can have two examples of how to promote this conference with a negative or skeptical mood, which can be used as which can be identified in your client profile, or with a positive one. M.A.I.S.E.Y showed some good results, so it can be used. It can be used also in other use cases. Again, a little bit of promotion. In our lab, we have developed a tool which is reading news globally and using embeddings to provide people with unbiased news. So using AI, it eliminates propaganda, eliminates all the biases. You can find the anchors, mental anchors, But we see that people are not really engaging with this tool because it's too boring for them. And we are thinking we can use this M.A.I.S.E.Y tool in order to make news more personalized for people. The last thing I was told I need to speak only 5 minutes. And the last thing for you is a money quiz, because I'm coming from a corporate world. For me, money is the most interesting thing besides technology, or second to technology. The question which is written here, so using this M.A.I.S.E.Y, or actually similar technology, we're not claiming to be the one on the market, but how much do you think would it cost to send a personalized message, not only in this room, but also, sorry for this, not only this room, but to the whole Zurich city or Switzerland or globe? Yeah, the guys from physics should do a rough calculation. I gave the data points here. And the answer is this. So right now, in order every person in Zurich to receive a personalized message, which will take into account the way how this person thinks, his biases, his interests, his mood, positive or negative, and the 56 small parameters, cost only $100. If you're rich enough, you can also send a message to the whole globe, which will be personalized. So that's pretty much it. If you're interested, M.A.I.S.E.Y is there, Unbiased News is there, and I will be very happy to talk with you and to get acquainted. Please find me on the LinkedIn. Thank you.